welcome to another issue of the Nifty Scrapbooker. This fall, we are involved in all kinds of sports, from soccer to football to fall parties to Halloween, and this month we're going to be touching on a little bit of all of that. This week we're going to talk about soccer games and doing a great page about soccer. So get out your pen and paper, write down some notes, and be ready to order some Kiwi Lane products because we're going to be showing you how to do a page with Kiwi Lane. So get those pens and papers out and let's get started on this next issue of the Nifty Scrapbooker. And welcome to today's layout. Our page we're going to be doing is slightly similar to this one, using the same colors and pages as I discussed earlier. We're going to be doing our theme on soccer, and I got this fun soccer print, this grass print, this soccer ball in grass print, this way to go team paper, and I matched up the papers that I use for my background photos with my colors in this. So let's get started on our page. What I wanted to do today is I wanted to show you the layout, full layout of the page. This will be the layout we're doing now. And I've already cut out and edged this border here for here, this border for here. But what I want to do is I want to show you how you can use Kiwi Lane to make these great pages I've been doing. So we're going to set those aside, pull these templates aside, and we're going to work on these two templates. Now what's nice about these templates is they are see-through. So as you can see here, we have our paper, and I only use 4 sheets of paper for this layout because this layout has, if you look at these two prints here, I'm using these two prints today, but on the other side of these two prints are the other two prints that I used on the page. So you get double duty out of this. So let's take this soccer ball here, and what we can do is we can play around with on our piece of paper here. Do we want it down here? But I kind of think I want to pull it up as far as I can up here. That way we can get all these soccer balls here in the picture. And that's what I love about this being clear, is we can just take it right up to the top and see through and see what our print is below. I'm going to take a pencil. We're just going to come along the side here. Mark this in with the waves of this template. And then what I'm going to do is just simply do a little line right here. Okay? So there we go. We got our template lined out. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to take a paper trimmer. This is my Fiskars rotary paper trimmer. We're going to find that little line there that I had, put it on our cutting surface, and cut it off. And this piece of paper can be used as a border for another soccer page. So we're going to set that aside and use that for something else. Then we're going to take our scissors, and this is what I call fussy cutting, and we're just going to follow this line that I put on here. And we're going to cut out the template that we had. Now I went up really close to the top of this because I didn't want to waste very much paper, because what this part will be, now if you had a thicker piece of paper and you wanted to save the other side for another page or something, you could have done that, but we're just going to use this as scrap and just throw it away in our wastebasket there. And there we got our shape. What I'm using today is I'm using the Distress ink. I'm using one of the little ones. Usually I use the Vintage Photo in the big pad that I have, but I have a bunch of these little inks that I really like. And this is black soot that I'm using today. I thought with black and white soccer balls, this would be a great standout on the paper. And what we're doing is we're just taking our dauber and coming along the side. With printed paper, double-sided printed paper especially, you will find that the paper has a white core. And what this ink does is it hides up that white core and makes it darker so it doesn't stand out against your other papers. And this dark line will create a nice edge along your paper. All right, let's go on to our second piece here. Put that back on there. Now, like I said, again, we can take this clear piece, and I'm going to kind of position it on here. I think I want it right through here, because I kind of wanted that teamwork in there, and the superstar, and you got this in there. So we're just going to lay this down. We're going to be with our pencil just coming along here. Now this is a different kind of template. This does not have a solid side on the other side, a straight line. So we're going to come through on the other side. Make sure you hold down the template nice and tight to the table. And there we made our other line. We'll set that template aside and start cutting. So with fall, we think of all these things, and we think of fall leaves and pumpkins and Halloween. And so what we're going to be doing the next several weeks is we're going to be talking about the season and doing some seasonal scrapbook pages as well as some sports scrapbook pages. Hence why we're doing the soccer. My son's in the middle of soccer season right now, and I thought this would be a great page to lay out his pictures on. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a soccer page this week. Coming up in the next couple of weeks, we're going to do also a football page. We can use this later on another page, so we're going to set this aside. We're going to do a fall page, and then of course, closer to Halloween, we're going to do our Halloween page. And that's going to be a lot of fun. It has a lot of bright colors and fun in it. I'm really excited about that layout coming out. So we're going to get into some stamping and some embossing and stuff like that later on this month. So we're just fussy cutting this piece. And as you saw with the background paper as well as the photo paper, background paper, I took the two colors, the two major colors out of this, which was the orangish yellow, and the blue, and I used it as the background paper and stuff. So we can set this aside. This can be used on another page, maybe a football page or any other kind of sport page you want to put this kind of message on. We're going to distress ink out here. That's so simple. Kiwi Lane is to do these templates and stuff, and I can put together a page in fairly a short amount of time using these templates. So I will put at the end of the broadcast here the website where you can go and order Kiwi Lane templates if you really like these templates. The ones I used today were called, this one is Happy Trails, and these other ones that I used on the page is Aspen Court. So we used all 6 of those Aspen Court and we selected 2 of the Happy Trails one to use. So I'll put that link at the end of the video, and you can go online and order those and get them shipped right to your home. And Kiwi Lane has changed the way I scrapbook. So it's so easy, taking us back kind of the roots of scrapbooking, and instead of using all these die cut machines which cost hundreds of dollars, you can just buy a few templates and there you have a beautiful page. And you can mix up the templates and whatever, and there we got it. Let's put together our page. So we'll set that aside. I also got our 3 photo boxes I'm going to be using. I'm going to use 3 4x4 pictures on this page. And we got our top banner. We got our 3 border banners at the bottom. So now it's time to assemble. So what I'm going to do, I was going to pull my paper here we got. This is orangey red. We're going to be coming off a little bit off my thing so I can see my guides along here. Because what I'm going to be doing is on the 3-inch mark, I'm going to be putting this one down. So let's go ahead and tape up the back of this one. And we're going to be going to the 3-inch mark. Putting that down. That's good. Nice, and I got a little bit of ink on my paper. We're going to cover that up. Don't you worry about that. We can fix that mistake there. Then we're going to be coming in with our other 2. Our grass one is coming in next. we're going to be coming in, bring our paper back here on square, coming in at the 2-inch mark. Whoops, this was supposed to be the 2-inch mark here. Let's take this back up. What we're going to do is we're going to flip our paper over. That's nice because some of the glue got left behind. We're going to re-glue this. Oh, you know, you always can make a mistake. You can always fix it. Isn't that right? So we're going to tape that back up. I taped it on the wrong level. We're going to be doing this one at the 2-inch mark. Over. Then we're going to be doing this one at the 1-inch mark. And there we got that one. And then our third one is going to go right along the bottom. That's where I made my mistake. So we'll just go in here with our last strip of paper. One thing I learned in scrapbooking long ago is if you make a mistake, you can always find a way to cover it up. And that was a simple cover up. We just flipped the page. Luckily this was a solid core paper and I had, instead of white on the background, I actually had the red again. So we have that, we fixed that problem. Okay, let's get what I'm going to do with this is, I'm going to grab our other paper that we have here, which was our first page. See these line up along here? See, isn't that great how that lines up? And we're going to be putting this approximately where that one was. It's not going to line up perfectly because that's not one that really meets, but we're going to just kind of come down. Let's see, that's about an inch and just a little over a little inch and a half. And we're going to go ahead and put the ink on this one, the tape on this one, come right down. And we're going to go right around the inch and a half, right around there. Let's pull our paper again over, because when I'm doing a 2-page spread, I kind of like to have it meet, or at least be close to it. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. And we're just going to let the paper fall and just kind of run our hands along that. You got this. Superstar number 1. So there we got that together. Now it's just simply placement of our pictures where we want them. We can stick one down here. I think one up here. Don't cover up the superstar. Another one down here. So there we go. And then we just pull them off. Put a little bit of tape on them. I like to do, when I do photo squares like this, or rectangles, like 4x6s, I like to do one in each corner and one in the center just to kind of hold it down. We're just going to dance them along the paper here. And that's how you do a Kiwi Lane template layout. You see me use these almost weekly. And I just thought a review of the Kiwi Lane brand and what they have and the creativity they have in their templates is going to be really cool. And there's our page that we completed. We have this nice double page spread now. We have 3 4x4 pictures, a 4x6 picture, and it's great for soccer this season. So you'll want to check out the rest of my videos this month, and I'll just show you a little glimpse into our fall thing. I'm going to be using a couple from our holiday theme set. There's a leaf and a pumpkin, and I'm going to be doing some stamping and some templates and make a really cool page in a couple weeks. So tune in next week on The Nifty Scrapbooker.